Hello, it is Monday, June 9th, 2025. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Monday crossword, which means we're going to be solving this crossword quickly. I'll attempt to do so anyway. We'll see how that goes. And this hopefully speedy edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Matthew Drake, Josh Allen, and, as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster and the indefinable Charlie Paget. Thank you so much to the four of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They sustain this channel through their Patreon contributions, and for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to them and to everybody who supports the channel via Patreon. If you'd like to do so yourself, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find bonus videos there available to patrons, and for benefactors, like those I've just mentioned, the Let's Check the Crosses official mug. Thanks again to everybody who supports the channel that way. All right, let's solve a crossword, shall we? This is a Monday-themed construction by Amy Lucido. It's a Monday crossword, so it should be reasonably approachable. And I'm going to attempt to solve it quickly. It was edited, as always, by Will Shorts. Let's start solving, see how I do. Refill at a Shell station to gas up, maybe? I'm not sure. It's often packed during the first few weeks of pregnancy. It's often packed. Singer of the theme song to Skyfall was Adele. George Blank, longtime Chicago Symphony conductor. Who is this? Salty? Yes, music genre modifier is alt, as in alt rock. Dangerous thing to be inside. Not sure. Stinks odors. Clickable address is a URL, a web address. Hitchcock film given an R rating 24 years after its release. Psycho. Interesting. Dangerous thing to be inside. What is that? Kimono-clad entertainer. A geisha? Oh, a go bag. Oh, I see. Right, a bag full of important things in case you have to quickly dash. Cloudless is clear. Any of several kings of Norway, probably Olaf with an F. Is it with a V in this case? Easter or Passover, but not Christmas. Come back to that. Spot for valuables. Utah skiing area. Do I know that? I don't know. Niels Bohr, physicist portrayed by Kenneth Branagh in Oppenheimer. Relative of a rapier, a saber. Is it going to be spelled this way or the British way? Probably this way. Opposite of west by southwest would be east by northeast. Leave me alone. Spot for valuables, a safe, of course. There we go. Okay. Alta is a skiing area. I think I've heard of that. Dangerous thing to be inside the belly of the beast. Spurned is rebuffed. Slap me 5 up top, I guess you might say. Stretches of baking days. Stretches. PM. Kneading or something like that. Canadian gasoline brand. Esso. They've got it here in the UK as well. Web address starter could be HTTP. I guess I get the joke. Record holders suffix the somethingist, biggest. Stretches of baking days. What is this? I don't know. Sporting equipment that is French for sword. Épée. Not too many, just a few. Oh, heat waves? Oh, okay. Oh, baking days, days on which it's baking. Feast. Oh, a movable feast, because the date isn't, oops. I guess, is the U.S. spelling without an E? Easter, yeah, a movable feast because the date can move on Easter or Passover, but not Christmas, which is fixed to one date. So Aer Lingus is an airline, Irish airline. Vast Void is what, an abyss probably? Colorful puppy of children's TV. Is this Bluey, which is huge these days apparently? Momentary slip is a lapse. So trumpet blast is a blare. By way of is via. Place for a flower box could be a windowsill. An old wives' tale. Linger on is to dwell on something. A Caribbean cruise stop might be an isle. If you're at your wit's end, you're frazzled. Beer makers, supplies, something yeast. Oh, we've got beast, feast, yeast. Valentine bouquet would be roses. Sphere is an orb. Shoot for the stars is try something. Lent a hand to is, don't know, helped. Captain Hook's right-hand man is Smee. Great delight is glee. That rhymes. Attire is garb. Lent a hand to, I don't know. Pinocchio at times is a liar. Lend a hand to, aided. Oh, this isn't try, but dry. Is it? Leave that for now. Outliers in the data are edge cases. Yeah, there we go. Cloth at a car wash is a rag. Oh, brewer's yeast. There we go. Okay, so this is something else. Shoot for the stars. I don't know. Sidestepper on a beach would be a crab. Court order would be a writ. Insurance filing, you might make a claim on your insurance policy. Court surface for the French Open would be clay. Word before deer or after hell. Yes, dear, or hell yes. Arriving at 8 for 7 dinner, say, would be late. Did something exceptionally well in slang, you ate. Very current slang. And bringing up the rear, or an apt description of the end of these. So I don't know, we'll come back to that. Shoot for the stars is dream big. That's what it is. Pond honker would be a goose. Info gathered by spies would be intel. Game with skip cards would be Uno. Bart Simpson's bus driver, auto, which sounds like an automobile. Individuals are ones, I guess. Groundhog's home is a whole. Ood and odd, yeah, that works. Assist with a crime is to abet someone. Moves obliquely is sidles. Last but not least is what that is. Quarterback Manning, Eli Manning. Top class is elite. Instrument used in Hindustani classical music, the sitar. One could be dominant or recessive trait genetically. Follower of Haile Selassie informally would be a Rasta. Small French eatery is a bistro, and a scampering rodent is a rat. Almost a clean 5 minutes, but not quite. I was trying to speed up at the end to try and get it in 5, but it didn't quite work out. And the river animal often seen on its back is an otter. So there we go. All right. That was the Monday crossword. So let's check out our theme. And bringing up the rear, or an apt description of the ends of 17, 26, and 46 across. Last but not least, right? So they're the last words of each of these answers, but they're not least. Not quite. They're almost least. We've got beast, feast, and yeast. A nice, simple theme for Monday, which is exactly what we would want on a Monday. You can solve this without paying any attention to the theme whatsoever, because each of the theme answers is clued normally, and then even the revealer has its own normal clue and bringing up the rear, meaning last but not least. And there we have it. That was a Monday crossword. Belly of the beast, movable feast, and brewer's yeast. Good trio of not quite least answers. And I suppose that's it. That's the Monday crossword. It felt, I think, pretty typically Monday to me, but let me know how you felt about this one in the Daily Solve Discord chat server, which can be joined via a description field link, or the comments below the video. Always curious to know how other people fared on these crosswords in terms of the difficulty level and tuning. And do subscribe if you've been enjoying these videos. That's a big help. Thanks if you've done so. I'll be back tomorrow to solve a Tuesday crossword, which I think tomorrow is using only across answers. I think I did downs last week, so we'll try that tomorrow, see how it goes. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Monday. Take care.